Am I the a-hole for wanting to keep my wedding after my grandmother passes? Background post. Text recovered. Title. My mom is trying to sabotage my wedding. Hi, friends. My mom has always controlled every little detail of my life. I grew up to be a mom pleaser. I'd change my plans because of her guilt tripping. I'd cancel outings with my friends to make her happy. Making her happy was my measure stick to right and wrong. When I was 23, she guilt tripped me into dating and getting engaged to a guy she liked for me. I was brave enough to break off the engagement 2 months later after a very traumatizing, emotionally exhausting relationship. Now I turned 30 and I found a decent person. We dated for 2 years and now we're getting married. Initially, we decided to elope and set plans to do that. Mind you, in my culture, the groom pays for the wedding, so my mom isn't even helping financially. She flipped out when I told her we booked a flight and we're doing a semi-elopement in a beautiful destination. My fiance and I were going to cover her and dad's travel costs, and my brother, sister, and siblings were coming too. She stopped talking to me for 2 weeks, and then she'd send messages through my sister that she wasn't happy with me, and I was disappointing her. She used love and our special bond to guilt trip me into changing my plans. Understandably, my fiance was very upset, but in the end, he agreed to do whatever makes me happy. He lost money on the booking, and he's spending a ton of money on the celebration here. One time she invited us over for lunch. My fiance wants to keep the wedding to our friends and close ones only. She started yelling at him, speaking condescendingly and saying mean stuff when he said we don't want to invite the son of her friend. She was in denial that we're not inviting the son of a close friend of hers and his wife. I told her I don't know the son and the wife. I only saw them once 10 years ago. She said this family is close to us and has been through our good days and bad days. I said I don't care, and she started giving me the silent treatment again. This fight drove a wedge between my fiance and I, and we got to a point of breaking up because, very understandably, he's worried my mom would be influencing our decisions together and that he's marrying her, not me. After changing the plans to host a wedding reception in town, my fiance and I started looking together at vendors and visiting venues. We found the venue that we both loved and booked it. Oh, it drove her insane. How dare we have not consulted her or asked her opinion? She doesn't talk to me nor my husband. When we visit, she pretends she's on her phone. She doesn't even say hi to me. Yesterday, she sent me voice note after voice note saying how horrible and disappointing I was because my fiance and I visited a vendor and didn't offer to take her along with us. I said, okay, I'll try to involve her in some things. Today I went and asked her if she wants to come with me to my hair and makeup appointment. She said she wants nothing to do with me and she's coming as a guest. My heart is broken. She's not letting me be happy. I'm only happy when I'm away from her. I'm living in my bridal era with a lot of exciting life happening for me. I'm so tired of her. Am I really being a horrible daughter? Editor's note. Op deleted this post, but I recovered it. OOP has posts dating back to 2020, and several mention her mother, though nothing that adds to this overall post. Original post, about 2 months later. I'm a 32F who waited so long for her big day. Before I met my fiance, I was single for many years. I waited for everything to be just perfect. My maternal grandmother passed away today, and my wedding is in 12 days. She was very sick for many years, and this was going to happen at some point. She lived a very long and a very full life. My mother automatically decided my wedding was canceled. My fiance is the one who's paying for everything, not my family, and he'd lose a year's worth of savings on non-refundable deposits. We planned and dreamed of this day for so long. If we cancel now, we can't have another wedding in many years. We both are resident doctors. We're basically going to be broke for a long time. I also waited 8 months to have a week of vacation so I can get married. It's so difficult to get another time off. I'm so angry and frustrated. In the beginning, my dad supported my decision, but now he's blaming me. I talked with my fiance and decided to keep the wedding unchanged. We deserve to be happy. Both he and I had so many tough years, and life threw curveball after curveball in our way. This is our only chance to celebrate ourselves. Am I an AH if I keep the wedding now? My dad said he and mom won't attend, and it breaks my heart. Top comments. Teresize NTA. Contact all of your vendors and set passwords with them so your mom can't make alterations to your reservations. If asked by family, let them know that your grandma will be missed, but she had a long life and wouldn't want you to cancel your wedding. Adorable. Add 2296. User Sleepy? Beauty94 needs to read this given she posted and deleted a few months ago about her mother trying to ruin her wedding. Danky McJangles, NTA. It's sad about your grandmother, but not a surprise. Maybe say something in her honor or remember her in some way at your ceremony. But don't let it ruin your big day. Congratulations, Bonus Mom says. We actually had an in memoriam poster made, with pics of all our grandparents that we had on an easel next to the cake table. We also mentioned them before the first dance. This is pretty common. Update post 18 days later. Hello, everyone. TLDR, my maternal grandmother passed at age 88, and my mother wanted my wedding to be canceled, or she and dad weren't going to attend. The wedding happened, and we had so much fun. My oldest uncle, someone who's very respected in their family, sat down with mom and talked to her. She ended up coming, and dad did too. Dad walked me down the aisle. Now, the biggest plot twist for me was finding out who was the mind behind the idea of canceling the wedding. It turns out my only aunt, who always claimed to be on my side and my close friend, was the one who kept whispering in mom's ears. She started nagging her the moment my grandma got ill. Even before she deteriorated and went into a coma, she told her their brothers would cut connections with her if she kept her daughter's wedding going while their mom was sick. My uncle was livid, and he gave my aunt a big piece of his mind, and I loved it. Alrighty. Thank you all for the support.